Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Roadrunners about to kick it away and get this season started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas State's offense will have the ball first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards.
Crazy ass spin, bro.
Talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback, and they're excited.
Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper.
Oh, what a block. Oh, man. That's... Bro, I thought he'd give it to the running back.
The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Jackson will throw. Looking down the middle.
Ooh, that was a dive. He would have just. As the upright, he would have.
You can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
On 3rd and long, he has to
oh my God! Ooh. You overthrew him.
And the Bobcats will line up to
I thought he was going to check it down to the screen.
to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense will go to work for the first time today. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that sometimes up,
Oh my
sometimes
God.
down. They need that consistency.
I'm not using that passing style. I'm not using that passing style. I thought I was using the classic.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times
Yeah,
in
I
this
mean,
game like we've seen
dog.
throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. That's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas.
Hello.
Really nice
Stay
job
down.
there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Walk over the middle. It's Thomas. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Roadrunners have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Under fire. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Henry. There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, first down. He wants to change this route.
They just got 2 wide receivers, one super.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real.
Oh, why you didn't keep blocking?
It's super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying.
Deep shot for the end zone.
Yeah, that's a diet. Oh.
They weren't able to make the connection. They were looking
We
for
gotta go for
explosive
it.
play.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach.
Big man
Yo, for that.
first down and more. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the catch.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Got it in the middle. It's Thomas.
Oh, I thought I was going to get that Suddy.
Goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Roadrunners have it in scoring position on first and goal. Back to throw. It's McCown.
Oh, he went out at the 1?
Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Now on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
We're getting that mechanic award.
And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jenkins. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
But he got beat.
There might have let him a little too much. So now it's second and long.
Oh, man. That option is messing me up.
Forward has to be able to finish plays. On that second down, the quarterback had nowhere to go with it. The defense had an opportunity to get to him, get him on the ground, setting up third and long. But because they couldn't do that, they let him spring free. It's now
Oh my God! What a catch!
Making life hard on themselves right now because they're not finishing these plays.
The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Jackson going to throw it.
Oh my God.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
Boy, Bench is slow as hell.
First down with the play fake.
Oh my God, I read that. He's just slow.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The Bobcats come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short.
Oh, yeah, we read. Oh my. he moves like a truck, bro.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive.
No way they don't run this.
Field goal range, they got that 3 in their back pocket.
Yeah.
Committed. Ain't no way. I win, man.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that first drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here on the second drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a rhythm. I think a big part of that is their ability to run the football. Very, very important to them, and doing a nice job on that last play, picking up the
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
You can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bobcats.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point was good. An 84-yard drive there. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's McCown. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man.
McGreen the block, bro.
Will move the sticks.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving.
Oh my God.
Creating the explosive play.
I don't know why you try to risk that, but as a dot, I should have just gone for the screen play. But the pound for Owen McCoy, that's McCown or something like that.
We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the
get
second.
dub.
They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming.
Oh my God. I'm kind of glad he didn't go there. It was on the interception.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches.
Oh my God, what a window.
I think you keep
what a window. Bro, I need some blocks.
take advantage of this defense, throwing the ball.
I hate how they just stand there. No blocking, nothing. It just look dumb as hell out there.
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Well, jet sweep pass.
Oh, I should have just gone in early. I don't know why I went up.
They lost yardage. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Scanning the field, it's McCown. Under fire.
Yeah, McGreen. McGreen. Tutty. Tutty in the 2-0.
Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
14, Texas State, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him this football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The give on the out.
Yeah. Oh, ain't no way.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. Looking for a man. It's McCown. Unloads it left. Got a man. It's Thomas.
He hold on that. Oh, whoa.
Running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Roadrunners come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll throw on third and short.
That's a good foundation piece for this stuff.
It's complete on the right side. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Roadrunners are rolling down the field. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw it. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
You know, outbreaking routes can make some play callers nervous, but not this guy. When you have a quarterback that throws it on time and puts it out in front of his receiver like that, as a coordinator and play caller, you can call that route all day.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10.
And we may not look back to that question.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Oh my God, in a way. McCoy just really overthrew that dot. That would have been a tutty. That was on me, though. That was even on McCoy. I threw a fucking duck out there, bro. Oh, hell. Them boys in San Marcos ain't like that.
Separates from the ball. I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a
Bobby Crosby.
Nice instincts.
That was a good in the session there.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Jackson will throw.
They don't. Oh,
He's got some space.
bro, that slam.
And out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the wideout.
Oh! What is he doing?
Takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts.
That was a fucking interception, bro. Damn, hold it.
No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Rushes on him.
Oh, yeah, dive. That was a dive.
Only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage
Oh, my
of this
God.
defense.
Oh, my God. McCoy, is it McCoy? What the dives?
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Oh, my God. Ooh. 3 tutties in there. Ready. 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 Ready.
Very long this season to just see how
Tutties in there. Turn hands on goals.
They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but it's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Boston College. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC.
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. On first down, here comes this offense.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Oh, I thought you fumbled that.
Nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in. You got that sucker.
Jackson going to throw. He's got him in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's
That was a dive, bro. That was just a dive.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
The Bobcats in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. 3rd down play from the gun. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Making side adjustments here. Snagged out of the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Roadrunners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got him downfield. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage with some nice yards.
This boy Owen with the dots.
Quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And the Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. Throws to the wide.
Oh, my God. That would have been an interception. I saw that late.
Into traffic, fortunate to get it back. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Here's the pressure. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Oh my God, I'm throwing ducks, bro. That's 2 interceptions.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Oh, yo, we got that shit back.
Defense has set him up.
We got that shit back.
Sudden change on the turnover. Man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. That's caught. It's Henry. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime.
Oh my God. Henry was open on that Texas run.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Finds his big tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This will likely be the last play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Caught in the backfield, it's Henry. Quick timeout call by the offense.
That's got to be an interception.
And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost full up checkdown. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field.
Oh, yo.
Got the first down and still on his feet. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
He's like, hey, I have a deep bag.
Might as well give it to him again. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They'll try the run. Shakes off the defender. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab at the first down.
Oh my God, Henry with the clutch.
Covered by the offense, but they don't have enough for the first down. It'll be a turnover on downs. And wait just a second. The
He's down.
going to take a second look at this one.
No, he was down.
Pittsburgh has traded up.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Roadrunners with the 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football. This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps
turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Roadrunners keep his drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Hand off from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable.
Trying to mute this. Where's my fucking mouse? Pretty much can't hear it.
Hand off from the shotgun. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Roadrunners line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And the punishment has been extended.
Right away, this is a rival.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly
Oh, see, got Bernard?
this game has shown.
Got
From the
Bernard?
very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he picked up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Jackson will throw. That's caught. It's Anderson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around.
It's not the fun guy to take, but...
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
That's not a fumble.
1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
47 and 2, 49.
He'll do it himself. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot on the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
This
Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a...
After the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt.
There he goes.
Oh, fumble. About time.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And he made the read off the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football, but man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football, the defense gets the ball back.
Got him up for the first down.
Oh my God, what a gap. What a gap.
There he goes down the right side.
What a run. What a run.
And once he
Teddy.
space, the band might as well start playing. Now they have extended this lead.
Oh, what a block. What a leader.
But sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And with the extra point, they would push the lead out a little further. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense got to be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27.
He's crazy. He was there from the week 12. I don't think he was.
Jackson will throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get
2 for 2.
And that's a really good job.
2 for 2.
Understanding
2
the
for 2.
situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Also, when he got some hell distance, he's fantastic as a player. And the only reason he was in the game is because it's undersized.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now in the same.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Is this big?
Give to the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Texas State, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
The give to the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10.
Saints legend. Where do you remember Jake Lowe? Saints.
Jackson gonna throw it. Looking left. Got a man. It's Anderson. Breaks into the open.
What the? Oh my God!
He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Looking for the end zone.
Oh!
For a touchdown, they're going to play this one through to the end.
What a dive!
Window dressing.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep
that's a touchdown.
themselves
I mean, I don't even gotta look at that.
You know,
That's
guys,
a touchdown.
coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run. And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day, but finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Punt is on its way. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. After this, it'll be a wrap. Jackson will throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter has another legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like you.
Maybe you just think any other player. That's true. It's such a ridiculous state that bad thing. That's why I think they got this name on Google and a bunch of people complaining about it. This is years ago, a couple years ago, like we're just arguing something that we're still in a year ago. This is AI, this. The problem is they get, it's good for them when people talk about how stupid it is. Like, they don't need to be, you know, a few guys that are raised from
Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl, and home to the UTEP Miners. And it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UTSA Roadrunners, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the UTEP Miners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the UTEP Miners offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
It was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. They lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Looking to pass. It's Lear. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
Oh, that would have been a pick six.
That's funny.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open.
He can play on the outside, but is he going to do that in the NFL?
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40.
Punts.
From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Odom. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
When you run those routes, those curl routes, just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line. And the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job. Great catch. First down.
And a good, solid pickup for the defense. Cuts him down.
He got punts for a second.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And Caleb Banks at 51, you're like, that's pretty good. Yes.
And the Miners will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
It's a really risky pick. Really risky. It's the big
He'll field the
athletic
punt and try to make something happen.
injury.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So UTSA UTSA's offense will go to work for the first time.
That's a little scary.
And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense.
I love Jake Goldegg.
All week long, they've been
He's
stressing
big,
tackling,
he's athletic.
staying
He
in your
reminds me a lot of
gaps,
Carson
waiting
Wentz
at the
here,
point of
I feel
attack,
like.
getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can
Nobody blocking him.
But what a challenge this defense faces today.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Boom. Gets it out quickly. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. The Roadrunners send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He makes the
I don't like how
catch, and they'll
slanted
spot
the
ball
draft
at
room is. I feel like I'm about to slide off the
UTEP
screen.
has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
More of like a single high center field type of guy.
That's a big ass tight end.
But not before he gets it to the 25.
My second round mock draft.
The Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
If you are the Packers, they need boundary
They'll try to get the
so
first through the
badly.
air.
If Brandon Cesar's here,
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
he didn't test it.
And the Miners line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Do you take the chance on Germán?
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh
I think that's
possession.
really
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Might be calling a hot
big
route.
citrus, if you want like a bigger body guy, they have Grayson
Off the
Austin
play
ranked
fake
really
on
highly.
first down, wants to throw.
Damn,
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's
Real
incomplete.
undersized speed rush.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Looking for a physical attack from the guy. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Yeah, I feel like here he lines consideration. They need boundary corners so bad. So bad.
Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Oh, they're after him. Got it behind the line. It's Henry. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's McCown.
Rams.
Find his man as
still
he
can't
took
get
a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
The Seahawks sure
Couldn't
would
make
have
the
done that.
connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it.
I'm going to say Cecil.
Big fella moving. And he'll take
But
it
I also-
in
I
and
think they're
house
doing
it.
decent.
Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Michigan is currently ahead in this one in a jam-packed big house, but it's been close so far. They're up by just 1 over Arkansas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Gets it to him on the screen. Got room at the 35. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10.
In terms of talent, yeah,
Looking to
but
throw
like
on
he didn't
first
play
down.
football in 2025.
Unloads to the wideout.
And now
He
he's got
drops the
another knee
football.
thing
He
coming up.
had it right down
That's
the
the
gut
scary.
of the field. Instead,
He's
it'll
got
be second
another
down.
knee thing.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's got him this time.
Oh, no.
He picks it up, still on his feet.
Ain't no way.
He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chain. We reached the break, and it's UTSA on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
But Fox, if you go back in like Interstellar, Matthew McConaughey.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Not to grab David Farley, you know, for the Titans fan. So it's like you could say, and David Farley is so talented, but
we'll see if
I
this
thought he was
offensive
awesome.
line is ready for the
But
blitz.
and he had a lot of
Off the
injuries.
play
Not
fake
as
on first
many.
down. Stands in and takes the hit. And the misfire goes out of the
and then
back
like
of the
Will
end zone.
Johnson fell like
Try to
47
make
and
up for
Gardner's
some of
drafted
that
him, and he's
lost
awesome.
ground on second down.
Yep.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards.
Oh, my God.
And they blocked it.
Yeah, and a lot of times in field goal block, you load up one side, they load up the left side, push all the guys backwards, slip through the crack, get their hand up, and get the big block. Nice job.
UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making checks. Fires to the tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
They
That
needed
throw and
linebacker
catch, a really
desperately.
good example of why coaches
Where's
don't
the
want a
green down player
quarterback to
for
get
this to
stuck
get
on a
after this
particular
defense?
target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right.
really
Find the guy who's open.
Wait, is
because
that-
Oh,
there's
my.
so many guys
Oh,
that
that was a
have so much
dive,
speed
man.
that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
I've seen he was a top 15 player
To
for me
throw,
going
it's
into the year.
McCown. Bringing the heat.
Yep.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. And he bats it away. It falls
I
incomplete.
think he's got
Now
sideline to
facing a
sideline range. I don't know
third
if he's
and
absolutely elite athletically, but it's like also everything you hear about him
From the gun,
is
wants
that
to
he's
pass.
the team leader. He's the best
Another
leader. He
incompletion
falls
on
for
third
team
down.
as a Georgia.
And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out.
Oh, my God, safety.
Just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
I just checked our Dynasty League, and Chang put his entire team as like.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Set to kick this one away.
If you cash that, you already. So, Angel Martinez hit 2 homers today.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that.
Wow.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I like that for them.
Looking downfield. It's McCown.
The Eagles. I wasn't expecting it.
Makes the catch. It's Wilson. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Roadrunners lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. First down and 10. Quarterback making adjustments.
I was about to ask that.
Looking downfield on first down. He's going to fire deep.
Damn, bruh. No PI?
Make the connection.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense...
Turning it on! Just a short pass to the tight end. Bulldozes his way through. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
The Chargers have moved back.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it's like really easy on the second down.
And the Roadrunners will have it 1st and 10.
I didn't do a back. I'm not like super
Send the tight end in motion.
Solid. I think you need to get an opening.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Roadrunners will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
On the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started.
And it's a touchdown, but
What
hold
the?
on just a
Oh
second.
my God, what did he do? Offensive passing interference.
That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Yankees already up 4-0.
Ravens a team that usually goes for ETA.
The A's and Yankees leaders in the first.
They'll try to pop the draw. Looking for the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. they keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
I think it's a good pickup for the Seahawks.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Locklear. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. He'll off one deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still